On top of the Devourers, man. We're meeting Olgierd at the Temple of the Lilvani. So basically, if you're not aware, what is happening right now is we have fulfilled all of these requests of Olgierd. There were three basically requests or wishes that Olgierd had of us that he thought were basically ungrantable or incompletable. And we did them. Now, Gaunter basically told us that our contract with him is not complete until we get Olgierd to meet us at this Temple of Lilvani so we can all drink and, rejoice in all of this being completed. Something crazy is about to go down, basically. About to get real. I love Gaunter, though. He's very scary. He is super creepy. And we even had an interaction with him yesterday where he basically stopped time, Gaunter did. Stopped time in a tavern. And we got to have some dialogue with him. We were like, what or who are you really? And he goes, do you really want to know that? And Geralt was like, yes. And basically Gaunter goes, no you don't. No you don't. Because basically then you won't survive. If I let you find out who I really am, you're not gonna make it. That's basically how it went down. And it was just kind of left at that. It was very, very wild. Alright, let's get our cat potion. Let's get it real catty. Loot? I love loot! Besides, I don't need more mushrooms, dude. I think we've actually been in here before, yeah? So, maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Bruh. There. Yeah, we have been in here. Wow! Bruh. I got a clip last night, too, of me, like, sliding all the way down this mountain and falling right into a hole and dying. You can just see the absolute, like, disappointment in my face. I was so disappointed. Where are we going, man? Okay. Yeah, I think we can go out here. Ah, it's so bright. Oh, dear. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. I'm sure we won't die, chat. Everybody be cool. Everything's fine. Don't worry. I mean, this is Geralt we're talking about, right? He'll just roll through all of this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been there. Whenever I was at this location before, I've found the other way to get through here, like down through the mountain and everything. I just did it this way. I forgot about it. We made it.
There's a reason for it.
Parkour, dude. Yes, in before molding.
Wasn't me who chose it. I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to
David Beckham.
What?
Dude looks like David Beckham. I don't want to play this. Evil.
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting, and a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that.
Absolutely.
Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
I thought we were supposed to have drinks, man. Gaunter, drinks though. Shot.
Kept you waiting.
Oh, what the crap, dude.
So glad to see everyone's How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Dude, get wrecked, David Beckham.
What? No.
Oh, the music, dude.
We had a pact.
A violin. Such a good instrument.
Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss.
I'm pretty sure that's a violin anyways.
I never cheat. It is done.
Oh, didn't win. Sorry, dude. Again, I mean, dude, I'm gonna play the game the way I play the game. This is the first playthrough and everything, so, this is what it is, dude. That was my initial thought. That's what I went with, so.
At last, it's over. We must meet again one day. Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand?
Ah, right away. Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
I'll maybe look it up. Okay. Again, look, man, I mean, I appreciate it. That's the way this went. I've said that to other people as this has played out. That's the way this gameplay went, okay? That's just the way it is, dude. It's just the way it is. I appreciate your input. I also, you know, very much try to reinforce to everybody that this is a first playthrough. things are going to happen the way they happen based on the way that I decide to play the game, and I try to I understand that doesn't play to everybody's interest because you have experience with the game and things like that. So maybe we'll look it up at some point and find out what that gameplay experience is. But as far as this playthrough goes, I wouldn't have known that, right? And that's the way that was my initial reaction and the way that this played out. So it is what it is, man. And I mean, as far as that goes, you know how I feel about like the whole backseating thing and stuff like that. So again, I mean, what we can do is potentially look up what the alternate, you know, I appreciate knowing after the fact, but trying to sway my path before I make a decision is a bit of backseat, right? So I can understand why people do that kind of thing because they've got a lot of, but this is a first playthrough. There are things that are not going to go the way that everybody expects them to go. It's the experience of the game, right? It's just the experience of my playthrough of this game. So there are other things in the playthrough that have been missed. That's just the way it is. That's the way an RPG goes. It is what it is. So I appreciate the information, and again, I always appreciate knowing about this stuff after the fact. But having people try to, you know, sway or influence, you know, decision making by doing a bit of backseating and stuff, I'm not all that enthusiastic about. I think everybody knows that, and I appreciate knowing after the fact. I very much do, and that's what I try to prompt people about. Is after I've made a decision, if you want to let me know about what might have been different, I very much appreciate that, and we can always look up that content if it's something like this might apparently be. We can look up what the alternate gameplay piece might have been, things like that. So, yeah.
Don't want a thing from you.
Are you certain? I am capable of a great deal.
Never been more sure. Goodbye, Odim.
Nice, man. Nice. Cool. Again, I mean, I appreciate how much knowledge and experience that people have with the game and stuff like that, but I very much don't want to be spoiled or swayed in the way that I'm going to make a playthrough quite often because this is my experience with the game, right? So that was great content. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Right? That's what you're talking about, right, Sight? That's great. That was great DLC, I've got to say. That was fantastic DLC. And we can absolutely look up, like, maybe, oh, you've got it? Cool. Thanks, Timwin. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, man. Oh, Run DMC? Okay. That's Tupac, dude. We'll watch these credits and then I'll pull it up. Thanks, Timwin. I appreciate it, man. We'll watch it as soon as the credits are over. Dude, this DLC kind of blew me away. Dude, Dude, I don't know. I might want to actually wait. You thinking the same as me, Byzantine? Yeah. Yeah, those lyrics, dude, are always, that hit Tupac for me, man. This was fantastic. I don't know that I'll start Blood and Wine today. I think what we might do, because I'm probably not going to go quite... We probably only have... Yeah, let's just chill out and have some chill whatever games for the rest of today. The reason being, I didn't plan on going late into the afternoon, or you know, as late into the afternoon as we usually do today anyways. I gotta get ready to go for this this trip early morning. So it feels good to have finished this before I leave, and I don't necessarily want to start the next DLC. Yeah, you would recommend? Well, my thing is, like, starting the DLC and then taking a week off and coming back to it, I don't think is going to feel very good to me. I don't necessarily feel like I want to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that sucks is, absolutely, I mean, if we were streaming tomorrow like normal, then yeah, I mean, I would absolutely be starting the DLC today. Or the next DLC, Blood and Wine, right? I would be starting that today, no doubt about it. But starting it for like maybe 2 hours today, roughly, and then having to stop and not being able to play it for an entire week before getting back into it, I would rather just start it first thing on the 31st when we get back and just have an entire day of the DLC. I don't think I want to start it and just get a couple hours into it. Alex Norton was Gaunter. Yeah. As much as I want to, and I know that there are people that really want me to keep playing today, probably. Look, and it feels really bad for me that I'm having to take time off. Trust me, it really does, man. It really is bittersweet. I appreciate you guys so much. I love hanging out with you every single day and playing games and everything. But I think the rest of today is probably just be some chill, maybe like Apex or whatever, man. Some Fall Guys, maybe even just chilling out, whatever. Get a little bit more gaming in just to relax and chill before get a couple more hours of gaming in. This DLC was insanely good. A wide range, like romance, oh, for real? Yeah. This DLC, romance, comedy, action, drama, mystery, like dark, like ominous vibes, dude. It everything. And Gaunter, what a great. I mean, if you want to call it a character, more like an entity. You know what I mean? Gaunter's so good, so good. So I don't know. I loved it, man. It was really nice. Here was my thing about the decision I made at the end there. Gaunter. Everything that I had found out about Gaunter made me not want to get involved with whatever this process was. This pact he had made, right, had been fulfilled. As far as Gaunter and what's the other guy's name? It starts with the O or whatever. They if there's anything that I had learned through this DLC is that it was like you didn't want to cross Gaunter. And that's where my decision came in. I did not want to get involved with pissing Gaunter off. That was my thought process. It was like, don't piss him off, dude. So and that's what I thought was going to happen. It was like if we tried to get involved, it was really going to make Gaunter mad, and we were like at the point where we were kind of going to be out from underneath him, and that's all I was looking to do. So that was my thought process, really, behind the whole thing. As soon as the credits are over, we'll take a look at what Tinwin has linked me there. And apparently, if you do get involved, there's an entire second part of that gameplay there, and we'll see what that involves. I don't know. Do you? I'm guessing maybe a fight with Gaunter, probably something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. I appreciate it, buddy. This was really good content. Really good. I like the fact that they incorporated the, even though it's very, very expensive, they incorporated the enchanting piece of this. As well as some new gear. And the just the content, the story in general was very, very, very well done, I felt. Great DLC. I mean, to the point of... Oh yeah, how many hours did we spend? Not an excessive amount of time in Heart and Stone, but it was very immersive. Very immersive. I liked that a lot. Is the consensus that Heart of Stone or Blood and Wine is better? Or is there a consensus of one being better than the other? Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that might be the case. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, man. A lot of people have a preference there, yeah. Of both sides, yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I kind of figured that might be the case. Well, I can tell you this. I very much love this one. I very much love this one. The thing is, I already know that Blood and Wine has to do with vampires. And I'm a big fan of vampires. So I'm probably going to be torn a bit. Depending on how well it was, I feel like it was developed, you know. Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, and I've already kind of gotten a little bit of, just because I know that Detlef, you know what I mean, through playing Gwent and stuff like that, you know, as part of that content. And you know, so I don't know much about the story really, but the name does very much give it away. Pacta sunt servanda. Gaunter, crazy weirdo. I shouldn't say that out loud. Okay, let me see real quick. So we got finish the Hearts of Stone expansion. Okay. I think we spent probably roughly about 20 hours or so in the DLC. This DLC, somewhere around that. Yeah, that's good. So let's do this. I'll save this, and we will. Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine to be expansions. Well, and that's kind of one of the things I was getting at is, you know, and I talk about this quite often. I was getting ready to actually discuss that a little bit ago. There's been this trend within the industry for a long time now where hardly any developers anymore refer to any of their content as an expansion. It's very rare, or it is a rarity anymore, as opposed to everything just being DLC, right? But this content very much feels more like expansion content than it does necessarily DLC. It's very good content, and it's deep. It adds a good amount of gameplay to the game. So far, at least, what I've experienced in the Heart and Stone. So, I would say it definitely treads on expansion. Yeah. Right, yeah. I mean, I think that the big takeaway is that we've gotten into this point in the industry to where so many titles are always releasing DLC that DLC, I think, should be much more associated with things like, you know, cosmetics or, you know, smaller content pull downs, things like that, as opposed to, you know, where expansions absolutely can be DLC, right? But it's not necessarily vice versa, really. Yeah, and I think it's important for us to discern between that. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Tinwin. Yep. Whereas it just almost always anymore, any content that comes out is referred to as DLC, right? And very rarely. Yeah, starting tomorrow, Syke. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Tinwin. Yeah, Syke. So from tomorrow all the way through the 30th. So we'll be back live on the 31st. Be back live on the 31st, buddy. So we'll save this. Okay. Let me. There goes our cat potion, which I know everybody loves. Let me get a. No, not load. Save. Do that. Yo, hey, thanks very much, buddy. Like I said, I'll be around on Discord and stuff. You know, I'll check it from time to time. A lot of my time is going to be spent focusing on family and stuff like that. I'm going to watch this video that Tim sent me in just a moment. Let me go ahead and just put an ending to this Witcher stuff for a second, because this is going to get uploaded to YouTube as part of the playthrough. So, thanks to everybody that was part of the Witcher content today, and the stream, just the community and what we do here on the Constant. I appreciate you guys very much. We are going to move on with just a little bit of some rando content for the majority of the rest of the day, because it's a wonky kind of situation. I'm going to be taking off for a week, and I don't want to start the next DLC, the Blood and Wine DLC, until I get back. So felt really good. This DLC was amazing. I loved it very much, as I said previously. So I appreciate you guys. If you're not going to move on with us, after I wrap this up here, we're going to watch this video that Tinwin sent me about what the alternate kind of ending there was for the DLC. And then we'll move into some other gaming content. If you're not moving on with us, then, you know, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you whenever I get back from vacation. But until then, just stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. And I'll see everybody in about a week.